Long ago, in the rolling green hills of the Volta region, lay the village of Likpimate, a place of bonfires, festivals, and sacred forest. The village square pulsed with life on the night of the great festival of drums. Flames leapt high into the sky, drums pounded like thunder, and maidens danced gracefully in beads and indigo cloth. Traders across Ghana, Nigeria trade routes shouted their wares, kola nuts, cowries, fine cloth, while laughter and song filled the air. But not everyone's heart was light that night. Efua, daughter of the chief, leaned against a great baobab tree, her eyes heavy with longing. Though beautiful and admired, her spirit was restless. She yearned for something beyond the walls of Likpimate. It was then that he appeared. A stranger, tall and commanding, with skin smooth as river clay and eyes that glimmered faintly in the firelight. His name was Obinna, a traveler from the east. His voice, rich and honeyed, drew Efua like a moth to flame. For the first time that night, she smiled. Obinna returned, night after night. He brought wondrous gifts, beads that sparkled without sunlight, cloth so fine it never frayed. Efua's heart bloomed with love, though the villagers whispered. Voice low as, conspiratorial, as if sharing a secret. This man is too perfect, they muttered. We know not his people. Beware. Tone pleading, then stern as chief replies. But Efua would not listen. She pleaded with her father, the chief. Let me marry him, father. He is kind, gentle, unlike any man I've ever known. The chief frowned. Marriage is not only love, Efua. It is history, it is blood. We know nothing of his kin. Voice calm, then shifting into ceremonial, rhythmic tone. The wedding was held beneath a towering cotton tree on the edge of Likpimate. Torches glowed low, elders poured libation, and the ancestors were called upon to bless the union. Efua glowed with joy, her wrist heavy with golden bangles. Yet Obinna stood at the edge of firelight, his face half hidden in shadow. That very night, Obinna took her hand and led her away. The drums faded behind them, the path growing colder and darker. Owls hooted, shadows lengthened. Where is your home, my husband? Efua whispered. Just beyond the veil, Obinna answered, his smile strangely still. They crossed the icy waters of River Dei, mist curling thick around them. Efua turned back, but the warm lights of Likpimate were gone, swallowed by fog. At last, they reached a clearing. Silent, lifeless. No huts, no fires, only graves, their stones cracked and tilting. Obinna stopped. His skin grew pale as chalk, his eyes flared red like embers. Slowly, he untied the mask that clung to his face. It was no human face, only a hollow skull grinning wide. Welcome home, he whispered. Wife of the dead. From the graves, shadows began to rise. Men and women in tattered rags, bones jutting through their skin, circled her in a dreadful dance. Invisible drums pounded from nowhere, and a chorus of voices chanted. Chant, she chose him, she followed him, now she belongs to him. Efua fell to the ground, her golden bangles clattering into the dirt. Back in Likpimate, her father awoke with a start, drenched in sweat from a dream of shadows. He gathered warriors and the priest, who cast cowries upon the ground. The shells pointed toward the river. At dawn, they found Efua sprawled by a grave. Her hair, once black as night, had turned white as cotton. Her eyes, wide with terror, gazed into nothing. Beside her lay Obinna's mask, cracked in two. The priest lifted it gently. The spirits test us. Not all that shines belongs to this world. Love without knowing can lead to death. Efua never spoke of what she had seen. Some say she lived quietly, refusing all suitors. Others whisper that even in old age, she still hears the drums of the dead calling her name. And thus ends the tale of the girl who married a ghost. Subscribe for more African folktales of love, mystery, and terror. 2 questions for the audience. 1. Literature. How does the removal of Obinna's mask symbolize the theme of truth versus illusion? 2. General. If a mysterious stranger offered you rare gifts, would you trust them, or keep your distance?